Hello, my friend. Welcome to Sharing Calm. My name is Sydney. I'm so grateful to have you here practicing with me today. Today, I have a yoga practice that I've kind of created with this in mind to support you on the mornings of a day where you have many things planned ahead, a very full day. You're hoping for productivity and to get a lot of things done. But at the same time, you want to make sure to carve out at least a little bit of time for your yoga practice, to practice some awareness, presence, mindfulness, and also to move the body in a way to access as many different parts of the body as you can, so that your physical body, your mental body, your energetic body, emotional body, and spiritual body are as prepared as they can be for the day ahead. Of course, with a limited time span, we can't do absolutely everything, but I've tried my best to make this as well-rounded as possible. With that all being said, we'll get started here right away. You might like to have some blocks nearby, a chair, or whatever kind of props you typically like to have for your practice. I try my very best to offer variations where and when I can, but since I cannot see you, it's difficult to know exactly what you need. If there's ever any posture that we're moving through and you're not exactly sure how to adapt it for yourself, don't hesitate to reach out. Let me know in the comments below what kind of accommodations you need to make the practice more accessible to you, and I'll try to create a practice that includes all of that, so you don't have to worry about making your own variations as you move through a practice. I want to support you all, whoever is here, as best as I can always. So if I'm offering a variation that works for your body, beautiful. If I'm not offering a variation today that works for your body, that doesn't mean that your body should be left out. You are welcome to adapt things in ways that you know how. Get creative, trying to make the shapes similar ways, but in different orientations. For instance, when I'm on hands and knees, trying things on your back. I'll give an example of that in the first two little kind of sections of this practice today, how you could do that. But beyond that, if there's anything that you're unable to do today for whatever reason that may be, there's no harm in just leaving it out and sitting in that moment just with your breath, stillness, sitting, lying down, any comfortable position. Being with your breath is just as good as any of this other movement that we're doing, spending that time with compassionate awareness towards yourself and towards the present moment is absolutely valuable and is a valuable way to spend your time. So no worries, no stress, do what you can, let go of the rest. We'll begin lying down on our backs with the knees bent up to the sky. Take the feet a little bit wide, wider than the hips. And if the knees can fall in towards one another, then allow them to do so. Position referred to as constructive rest, a very slight internal rotation of the hips starts to access the hip flexors gently. And the weight of the body rests down into the ground. Really connect to the sense of the ground underneath you. What parts of your body do you feel resting? On the surface of your mat, the surface of your floor, or whatever you're lying on. If it feels comfortable to close the eyes just for a moment here. Listen to the sound of your breath. Feel the breath filling the belly, softening the belly. And take a moment to align your mind. Align your mind with whatever purpose or intention you have for your practice or your day ahead. Not necessarily like a to-do list as an intention, but more so the energy you wish to approach this day through. Maybe it's joy, gratitude, perhaps love or peace. Patience, resilience, strength, softness. Can just be a word or a phrase, like in the present tense, I am, then fill in the blank. I am present. I am strong. I am a force to be reckoned with. I am a kind heart. Let the energy of the day through those words start to seep into the very fabric of your existence, the fabric of your body, riding the waves of the breath throughout your whole self. Take one more breath here, breathing in, breathing out. Walk the feet a little closer together, and then gather the knees in towards the chest. Hands on the shins, knees are behind the thighs. Rock a little bit side to side, just a couple of times. And then take the knees, bring them above the hips, and take the shins parallel to the ground. Take your hands, reach them straight up to the sky. You might even flex or extend through the wrists so the palms are up, as though you are placing your hands on something solid above you. Try to press your mid-back, especially mid-back and low back, down into the ground. Bring some awareness into your core, your center, your power. Take one more breath here. Breathe it out. Stay here. If this feels like a challenge for your legs or for your core muscles around your belly and back. If you'd like any more, if you're capable of more, it doesn't matter whether you are or not, but if you're ready for some more strength, you can extend your left leg long. And maybe the right arm reaches overhead. So left leg reaching away from right arm, just reaching. Might feel a little bit of a shake. That's good. Bring those limbs all the way back to where they were. Take it to the other side now. Extend the right leg long, as though it's going to come down to your mat, but try to keep it lifted, hovering just a few inches off, and then left arm in the opposite direction reaches overhead. Feel your body, the strength, the shakes, the weakness, feel it all and love it all. Take one more breath and bring those limbs right back to where they were. Both hands straight up. Knees above hips, shins parallel to the ground. Breathe in. Gather the knees into the chest once again. Breathe out. Squeeze them in with the arms. And then place the soles of your feet down onto your mat. Arms down at your side, palms face down. Might try to roll the shoulder blades a little bit down and underneath. On the next breath in, press into the heels, lift the hips up to the sky. Exhale slowly as you can, release the low back down. Take that 4 more times. Inhale, press into the heels, lift hips, low back, mid back, peels up. And gently, with control, release it down on the out breath. Inhale, rise, extend the spine up. Exhale, lower, release it all down. Twice more, breathe in, lifting. Breathe out, lowering down. Inhale. Exhale, release. From here, roll forward onto all fours, finding your tabletop position. If being on your knees is uncomfortable for any reason, you might cushion underneath the knees, or you could stay on your back and essentially repeat what we just did one more time. Starting out with that constructive rest posture. If you're on your back, feet wide, knees can fall in together. If you've come to hands and knees, child's pose. Knees can be as wide as you'd like in child's pose, or they can be close together. Big toes together behind. Let the hips move towards the heels. Doesn't matter how far they go. Extend forward and out through the arms and gently release the forehead down. Remind yourself of your intention, your purpose. the word that carries the energy you'd like to carry into this day. Remind yourself. And on your inhale, coming up onto all fours. Again, if you're on your back, repeating what we just did already. I'll let you guide yourself there. So knees gather into the chest, and then you find that kind of upside down bug or upside down tabletop posture. But if we're on all fours, you're in a table. Palms down, fingers spread wide. Try not to sag down through the chest or the torso. Press into the hand, press the ground away so the chest lifts up towards the upper back. From here now, you can extend the left leg back. Extend the left leg long, toes can rest onto the ground, or the leg can lift parallel to the ground. You might stay right here, both hands on the ground, or the right arm can extend forward in the opposite direction. Really reach distance apart from the limbs, right fingers to left foot. Breathe in. Come back to the center. Release the limbs down. And we'll take it to the other side. Right leg now extends long. Remember, toes can stay planted, grounded, more so stretching through the calf and back of the leg, or a little more strength, lifting that leg up. Bringing it parallel to the ground. Optionally, the left arm goes long too. Just one more breath. And release. Left hand down, right knee down. Let that all go. If you're on your back still, you'll take those bridges 5 more times. If you're on hands and knees with me, we'll take 5 rounds of cat-cow, beginning with cow pose. Let the belly gently drop down, chest draw forward and out, lift the gaze, breathe in. Round the spine up to the sky now, chin to the chest, crown of the head drops down, breathe out. Inhale, extend through the spine, belly down, chest forward. Exhale, round and stretch through the back. 3 more times, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And breathe it out. Find a flat back, neutral spine. From here, you'll start to shift your weight over into that right leg. Draw the left knee up off the ground and start to make circles with that left knee. You can go in either direction because we'll go both ways. And if you're on your back, left knee will gather into the chest, your right foot can plant on the ground, and you can circle through your left knee from there. Circle the left knee around to really circle through the hip joint. Let these circles be as big as is comfortable, not pushing past or through any pain, and take them in the other direction, the opposite direction of however you started. Piper saw me stretching. She said, I need to stretch too. And letting that side go, we'll switch to the opposite side. Something you'll see that I've just done here, my wrists are getting a little fatigued, so I like to often make fists, place my knuckles down so my wrists can stay long. And we'll switch to the other side. Weight over into that left side. Starting to circle through the right hip now. Same idea on your back. Right knee bends in. Circle that leg around. And start to switch the direction that you're going in. And release that. Let that go. We'll all come down to lie on our bellies now. If you're on your back, you might roll over onto the other side. Setting up for Sphinx pose. A nice spinal extension, elbows under shoulders, forearms parallel in front of you, legs are both long behind. Try to find a place right in the middle of this being active and passive. So you're active through the upper body, pressing down solid through the arms, but you're not clenching the jaw. The top of your feet have a little bit of energetic awareness rooting down into the ground. Some engagement in that way comes through the front of the legs all the way up to the thighs. But the glutes are mostly relaxed. Muscles of the spine, the muscles that surround the spine and the back are soft. Take one more breath here, breathing in, breathing out. Release the chest down, slide the hands back so you can press back up onto all fours or come around onto your back again if you prefer that. Once you come onto all fours, you'll step the right foot forward, either outside of the hands or between the hands. This is where your blocks might come into play. If the ground feels far away or like you're hunching over, you can place blocks underneath hands, kind of making your arms longer effectively. If you're on your back, think about flipping this upside down. Gather the right knee in towards the chest and extend the left leg long. And then just find your breath. Breathe there. If you feel any little pain points or points of discomfort, see what you can do to explore changing the shape slightly, coming up taller, folding down more, both arms inside the leg, both arms outside the leg perhaps. Finding your own body's unique variation for each posture is a really fun self-exploration project. Always take the time to do that. And I feel like that's a lot of what this practice is about, finding yourself through the body to the self, the true self within. We can only do by meeting our body exactly where it's at in any given moment of time. Have you take one more breath here. If you're up in this low lunge with me, we'll twist to the right hand side. So left hand grounded either on a block or on the ground. Taking your right hand to your right thigh, twist the chest to the right side, and perhaps the right arm reaches to the sky. If you're on your back, probably know where I'm going already. Take that right knee across the left side of the body. Find a supine twist. Right arm might like to open wide. Few breaths here. One more breath in. And unwind yourself from the twist. Take both hands to frame that right leg and start to shift the hips back, straightening the right leg, flex the right toes up towards the sky. If you're on your back, extend your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Hands can be behind the leg to support if you're on your back. If you're on your front side with the left knee on the ground. Hands can be up on blocks. Arms can extend long, or hands can place under the shoulders. Take one more breath here. Let it go. Start to softly bend the right knee. Release that shape. We'll switch sides. Left leg steps forward. Right leg will be long. If you're on your back, left knee bends in. Right leg extends down on your mat. Try to feel the right hip flexor, the front of the right hip crease extending with that leg. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Moving towards our twist. Right hand grounded on a block or your mat or the floor if you don't have a mat. Shifting the weight over into that right arm, left hand onto the left thigh. Twist the chest to the left side. Stay here, or the left arm opens to the sky. Supine twist on your back. Left knee crosses over the right side of the body, and the left arm can open wide onto the ground. Take two more breaths here. Being really patient in each shape. Not just half a breath, but a few breaths at a time. And the next exhale, release the left hand down. Unwind from your twist. Starting to straighten that left leg, either out in front of you or if you're following me, left toes to the sky. If you're on your back, extending the sole of the left foot upwards, straightening the leg. Hands frame the foot by reaching the arms out long in front, or the hands can be underneath the shoulders for a little more stability. Take one more breath. Let it go. Start to shift forward. Bend that left knee. And return to symmetry. Either tabletop hands and knees or gathering the knees in towards the chest. If you're on hands and knees, finding child's pose once again, hips towards the heels. Release the forehead down. One more breath in. Full breath out. Come on to all fours. And find a seat. If you're on your back and you'd like to join in a seat now. Sitting up tall through the spine. You could sit cross-legged or kneeling. You could sit your hips up onto something. You could even sit in a chair here. Edge of a couch, edge of a bed. Lift the spine a little taller as though someone's lifting the crown of the head with a string. Let the shoulders rest down. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Take the right arm, let it come down next to the right hip. Lean the spine over to the right. If it's comfortable for the left arm, take the left arm up and overhead. You can look up or down or straight ahead, whatever feels best for your neck. One more breath. Inhale to sit up tall. And get over to the other side. Left hand down and out to your side. Sweep that right arm up and overhead. One more breath. And sit all the way back up tall. Roll the shoulders for a moment up to the ears. Release them back and down. Transitioning here towards a little bit of pranayama, breathing exercise, alternate nostril breath, the variation of it. So you can utilize your right hand thumb, and right hand ring finger. The thumb will work to close the right nostril. The ring finger will work to close the left nostril, alternating back and forth. Beginning, we'll breathe the whole time through the nose. So beginning with a big breath in through the nose through both sides. Exhale through the nose, both sides open. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left. Close the left nostril, open the right, exhale it out. Close right, open left, inhale. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale through the left, switch sides. Exhale through the right, close the left. Again, close right, open left, breathe in. Close left, open right, breathe out. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Do one more time. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Now stay here. Keep the right open, left closed. Breathe in. Close right, open left. Breathe out. Close left, open right. Inhale. Close right, open left. Exhale. Close left, open right. Breathe in. Close right, open left, breathe out. Switch and inhale through the right. Switch and exhale through the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Last time, inhale right. Exhale left. Release the right arm down. Breathe naturally through both sides. Can either remain here, meditative seated posture. If you'd like to lie back down, close your practice with Shavasana, making your way, lying on your back once again. Settling into stillness for a few brief moments here, present in your body in a soft way. Let the physical body feel somewhat restful. Perhaps the mind is aligned with the breath, watching it rise, watching it fall. Or rather, the mind rests in the heart. Either way works just as well. Let the moment be steady. Let the body slowly arrive in this day. If you'd like to rest in your Shavasana for longer, you're more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, starting to bring a little bit more action back to the breath. Soft, slow action back to the body. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. You might roll wrists or ankles. If you're seated, you can circle the arms overhead. If you're lying down, stretching the arms long, stretching the legs long. If you're on your back, gather the knees into the chest, roll to one side, start to press your way up to seated. As you find a comfortable seat, you might connect palms together in front of the chest. If you're already seated, allowing the hands to meet there. Notice how you feel here. Remind yourself once again of the energy you've already cultivated within yourself that you'd like to continue to bring forth through every action, every thought, every word you speak in this day. Thank you very much for sharing your practice, your presence, your awareness with me. If you'd like to lift thumb knuckles to the center of the forehead, if that feels comfortable, then allow the thumb knuckles to lift out of recognition for what we think of as the inner guide, the divine that exists within each of us, the lightness and the darkness, everything that is our true selves. That within me bows with respect, reverence, and always gratitude to that within each of you. Namaste. Thank you, my friends, once again. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate ever to ask. I will do my very best to answer them if I can, or lead you in the right direction when I don't know the answer myself. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day ahead, that this practice set you up on the right foot. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already and you enjoyed this video, or give it a thumbs up in that case as well. I post here every week, so until I see you next time, goodbye, my friends.